Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for dropping by today. It is Sunday the 4th of April and I am walking around Stanley Park Lake, and this video follows directly on from the vlog I have just finished. Those daffodils there growing on the side, just right next to the lake. That big tree trunk there, that big tree's been toppled there. I'm sure that's providing a really great habitat for lots of different sorts of wildlife. We've got another one on that side. Let's go around here so I can film it. Couple of trees there, big trees that have just been knocked down, so they're part of the lake itself now. Well, they're in the lake. I mean, they're still trees, but they're kind of part of the environment within the lake. It's a nice thick old tree. Some of these trees look so old. I kind of walked behind that one and I got a tree in my face. And in the old days, I think I said it in another video, if you hired a boat out, you could literally bring your boat all the way right up to here to the end of the lake, pretty much where the hospital is. But they changed it years back. Well, I was going to say a few years back, but it was probably a decade or two ago where they changed it. So this side of the lake is more of a nature reserve, and you can't take your boats at this side. This is just for the wildlife and the ducks and birds and fishes and all kinds of stuff. You can hear the traffic a little bit more clearly from this side because I am very close to the road, and that is the main road and thoroughfare that leads to the hospital, so sometimes it does get fairly busy. But I am going to take a walk out of the far side gate now, and I'm going to walk past the hospital so we can just check on that demolition. There won't be any work going on today because for one thing it's Sunday, for another thing it's actually Easter Sunday, and for another thing it's after 6 PM in the evening, so there'll be definitely no work going on. I think if I'm going to go out of the hospital side, I should go out that way. I think we've seen as much of the lake as we can. So many daffodils. Maybe Blackpool Council got a bulk offer. They got to buy like 50 tons of daffodil bulbs for so many pounds, because they're everywhere, and I'm totally down for that because, as I've said in many other videos, I do like daffodils. They add such a lovely splash of colour to the greenery around here, and just like that we're going to be out of the park. Oh, I really hope this gate's open for sure. Because I won't be able to climb over it if it's not open. I'll have to walk round and find another one. It should be open, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Ah, it's open, I can see. And also this, it's a great shortcut for coming to the hospital. Over the years I've had so many relatives in hospital, which was not a good time. And when you just cut straight through the park, it pretty much seems to cut the distance in half if you're not walking all the way around the road. So here's what you're waiting for, the demolition site. Whoa, look at that huge pile of rubble. Shall we walk down there and have a look? I think I can just push this button and wait for the lights to change. I was going to say, shall I just cross, but I heard cars coming, so I'm just going to wait and see until the lights change. Are we going to change lights? I'm not in any particular hurry. Ah, there we go. Oh, I hate hearing the car noises like they're all ready to go. Even though the green man flashed, I didn't hear any noise, but the green cross thingy did flash, even though it didn't beep. Well, I'll take a walk down here and you can look at this demolition site. And I wish I'd filmed it all, but I've been checking up so many. I've been trying to keep tabs on Wilco's, I've been trying to keep tabs on Milbourne Street. That's pretty much all finished for now. And I've also been going down to the Empire, because the demolition on that has been starting. And it's like there's only so many places where I can film. But they pulled this down fairly fast. Going to be a huge clear up job. You don't see piles of rubble that big usually. I mean, when they were doing Wilco's, they kind of pulled an amount of it down and then they cleared the site, and then they pulled some more down and then they cleared the site. I know they had less spare space to work with doing that, and also they had those wooden sleeper things down to protect the ground, so maybe there was an issue with how much weight they could put on the ground. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, that is a large pile of rubble. So, we've seen this site. I'm assuming I'm allowed to walk down here. I mean, I'm not going through any gates or past any stop signs or filming anything private or personal. Just seems to be public access down here. And I did also promise to film in Salisbury Woodlands. It's getting a little bit dark now. I mean, it doesn't look dark right now, but it will be dark soon, and I don't really want to walking around the woodlands when it gets dark. It will probably be a better idea to come down and film that tomorrow, weather permitting. And just think, guys, we're not far off now of getting places opened up again. We're at the middle of April when things are supposed to be opening. I'll be going back to work, so I'll still be able to film, but I'll have to just really tighten up my schedule, because I'll be working 6 days a week again once I go back to work properly and for my proper hours start. So I will still find the time to film, but I'll have to really discipline myself in making a good schedule. That will include getting up earlier as well. And I used to be a morning person when I was younger, but I ain't so young anymore, and I'm definitely not a morning person now. In fact, I'd go as far as saying I'm a grumpy old fart in the mornings. I just get up, just put my big fuzzy dressing gown on and my socks. I just amble down to the kitchen, make myself a coffee sachet, cinnamon bun latte coffee if I've got it. And I did manage to buy 4 packs lots of those coffee sachets just lately, so I've still got a couple of them left, so that's good. Yeah, get my morning coffee, then I'll just sit by my computer, and then I've probably got a ton of editing to do, because filming takes time, but oh my gosh, it is editing that takes the most time. That takes like so long doing all the editing, and I'm not whining about that. I do enjoy doing it, but it's just, yeah, it takes a long time. Look, there's an entrance into Salisbury Woodlands. That leads down there. But I will go and film those woodlands tomorrow, weather permitting and laziness permitting. But that is a good little walk in there. You can see some of the woodlands anyway from peeping over. I remember a few years ago I went in there and I was going to video and have a walk around, and there was some kind of festival on. Well, it was called the Scarecrow Festival, and there were loads of like little effigies and scarecrows that had been made by kids from local primary schools, and they were just hung up there in the woods. And part of me thought, oh, that's so adorable that the kids have worked so hard on them, and part of me was like, oh my gosh, they're absolutely terrifying. Look at that carving there, isn't that cool? There was another one there. There were two and they formed kind of an arch, but one of them has gone now. But I will go in there and film in there. I'm not going to be doing that now. And there we've got Woodside Drive, and that is a place where you go if you want to film down the side of the zoo. Going in the zoo is something I want to do as soon as it opens. It's not cheap, but I'll be able to do that. Again, we've got plenty more daffodils, and I think now, actually, look at the time, this video has gone way over time, so I am going to have to finish it. So I'm going to say thank you for watching. Please hit the like button, and please subscribe. I really want to get to 5,000 subscribers, and maybe even drop me a comment too. And anyway, I will see you all soon in the next vlog. Goodbye.